Let's do some pulls for Teox. Let's absolutely get into it. No time to waste. We have 92 Ancients. We have 21 Sacreds. If those go awry, we will go and use these 14,000 gems here on Moat Carp's account. We're going a little crazy today. We're going to go a little crazier with the Void Shards for Marishka. That will be a separate video posted soon after this one. I'll do that later on tonight.
That makes sense to me.
So buckle up. We got some good pulls coming. Hopefully we get real lucky. I would love to not touch these gems, but with no 2x, you kind of can't count on anything. All right. He said to start with the Sacreds, then the Ancients, then the gems. Let's get after it. Mr. Teox, will you come home? I think there's a pretty good argument Teox is the #1 faction unity champion in Raid. Let me know if you guys have a different choice for that. To me, it's probably Teox or Volcanos. He already has Volcanos, so it's Teox time, baby. Let's go. 21 in a dream. 21 in a dream. Starting off with an epic. We got Luria. Luria really used to be something with this AoE freeze way back in my day. But, I mean, Creodin is just strictly a better version of this. Obviously, it doesn't have the heal block, the revive block, excuse me, but just a much, much better chance on a double hitter. But yeah, still pretty good. I gotta say it's only 4-turn cooldown, but yeah, whatever. There's a place for her. Great, great, great for faction crypts. There we got Arndulf. That's an epic I have on my account. Stupidest name in Raid? Maybe after Eolfrig. You guys know how I feel about Eolfrig. F that guy. Another epic. Frankly, with 21 on a non-2x, we'd be pretty lucky to come out of this with 2 legendaries pulled. Fenshi, this is a Brogni champ. Perfect for Fire Knight with the decreased speed triple hitter. Now another triple hitter with turn meter drop. And then finally a double hitter with some poisons and extra DPS. Pretty good. We don't care though. We want that Teox, baby. Another epic. Fayne. Great moment to say if you're starting Raid or you want to start a new account, I've got the link to my special download for the game in the description in the top pin comment. You get 4 free amazing champions, 1 legendary Elenarl, then Tagoar, Tayrel, and Fayne. You're seeing on the screen right now. 4 excellent champs. Best start you can have in Raid. Get after it. You get all of those before level 31. You get them all by level 30. Another epic here was this Warden. Gross. All right, 0 for our first 5. Here's number 6. First legendary, Teox. Ooh, a little Mordu Macabre. I think that's a dupe, but we'll take it. We're up to 20x now on Teox with 15 to go. 20x probably put us at about a 10% chance to get him if we hit, so we can definitely do it, but we'll have to be lucky. Mordu Macabre, so annoying with this, the chance to trigger peril. It's so annoying. Mordu Macabre and Stone Skin is something I hate facing in the arena. Hate it. I thought maybe we were going to go back-to-back there for a second. Ooh, one of the worst epics in the game. We got Baroth, the Blood-Soaked. On my biggest free-to-play account I ever ran for years, the first epic I ever pulled was Baroth, the Blood-Soaked. And let me tell you, this guy sucks ass. All right, 14 more. We're at the 20x. I'd love to hit a legendary right now. Nope. Yeah, if we can hit one soon, even if it's not Teox, at least we'll be up to the 25x. That's going to be Catacomb Counselor, one of the lamer ally attacks in the game. It is 3 random allies, but I don't know, nothing extra with it. And it's not like he's got a great rest of his kit. Another epic. Sakara? Nice. No Alika, but at least I knew who it was. Another epic. Oh, who's this guy? Don't like this guy. Knight Errant, get out of here. Leave my screen. That's an OG boring DPS. When it's a long delay like that, I always think that it's gonna be a legendary. And Dahlia, I'm almost certain that's a Mikage epic. I actually think I'm missing her. Geomancer, very strong argument to be the best epic in the game. Broken plus broken equals very broken. Love Geomancer. Oh, there we go. Come on. You know, we've had such good luck on this account lately. Oh my God. That took only 13 Sacreds. I go all in on this account for Moat Carp all the time. Usually we do well on the Voids, but it can be kind of crazy with the legendaries. But we pulled Teox in 13 Sacreds. Oh my God. Let's do a little kit breakdown because this video needs to be long enough that people don't like realize, oh, he must have pulled him right away. Because holy crap, we pulled him right away. I got at least some surprise in there. Holy crap. That's amazing. 13. We didn't have to use all of his sacreds. We didn't have to use all these sweet little gold boys. You say legate, I say legate. Teox, that's who it is. It's Teox. Let's go. Attack base, just a beautiful kit. Let's talk about it. Attacks one enemy 2 times. The ally with the highest crit damage will team up and join the attack. So the ally you want to join is joining all the time on his basic. Just amazing. The damage dealt by this champion and the ally joining will be increased by 10% for each debuff on the target. So this is great against bosses. It's great in the arena. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. I wonder where this ranks on the best A1s in all of Raid Shadow Legends, because it's got to be pretty high up there. I mean, that is just phenomenal. Then we've got books down to a 3-turn cooldown, A2, Draconic Retribution, a triple hitter here. Each hit is ignoring 10% of the target's defense for each debuff on the target. Again, so, get a comp with a lot of debuffs out, especially against bosses where you might have a full bar of 10 debuffs. I mean, that is crazy. Stacking up to 50%, right? But this one's stacking up to freaking 100. 50% there. Each hit will also increase his attack by 10%, stacks up to 50, grants an extra turn if he kills an enemy. This kit's busted. Now the A3, Wrath of the Legion, this is where the faction unity-ness starts kicking in. AoE, 3-turn cooldown with books, am I right? Yes, 3-turn cooldown, little damage boost as well. Before attacking, increase attack and increase crit damage on him. Places an extra hit on enemies under any debuffs. So whether it's 1 or 10 debuffs, they'll get an extra hit. Not an extra hit per debuff, but still really good. If you have just one other Lizardman, you're going to ignore, this will ignore Strengthen, Ally Protect, and Shields. That's phenomenal. If there's 2 other Lizardmen, if enemies are killed by this skill while under a debuff, it's going to place Block Revive on them. So nice little Block Revive action. And finally, if it's Teox and 3 or more other Lizardmen, 20% more damage for each debuff on the enemy. This stacks up to 100%. 100% on each enemy. That is just amazing. Finally, the passive fills this champion's turn meter by 5% whenever an enemy or an ally receives a debuff, which is going to be like all the time, right? It's whether they're good at debuffing or you're good at debuffing. If anything's going on in the fight, he's just getting that 5% boost over and over. Once you have one other Lizardman, he now has a 25% chance to counterattack whenever an ally is attacked by an enemy under a debuff. So you can see, get those debuffs out. Obviously, he doesn't put many debuffs. It's just this Block Revive, which can never be like standing there. It's only on the kill. And it's only with 2 faction allies, so you're going to want to bring other debuffers. Off the top of my head, someone like Venomage would be really good. You're getting like the AoE heal reduction with the multiple poisons as a Lizardman. That's like a lot of debuffs. Dracomorph would be fantastic. Krisk, that's just off the top of my head. But great synergies here. If there are multiple chances, same skill, that's the same thing as always. Then if there are 2 other Lizardmen, decreases the damage. Let me move myself out of the way. Decreases the damage of this champion receives from enemies under debuffs by 50%, and damage allies receive from enemies under debuffs by 20%. So huge amounts of damage mitigation. And finally, this is so good for like higher level PvP and especially live arena. Him and all the Lizardmen become immune to sheep debuffs. So shout out to my boy Big Papa Drock. Sheeps are a thing you don't got to worry about if you're going to run a little Lizardman Legate Teox comp. Finally, attack in all battles 30%, and then for Lizardmen as well, 40% accuracy all battles. What an unbelievably nice pull. Beautiful. We love it. Chef's kiss. Mamma mia. Like I said, if you want to look forward to it, I'm going to pull up to 528 voids on this account trying to get Marishka. That should be a lot of fun. That video will come out a couple hours after this one, maybe the next morning. It will depend on my release schedule. But congratulations, Moutcarp. You got a Teox. Guys, if you want to start a new account or start raid, period, if you've never played before, use my download link in the description, the top pinned comment. Thank you for watching. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel, share with your mother, and I'll see you real soon. Bye.
Fastidious.